Good afternoon, I'm Becky DeWald, and this afternoon I'm making pizza crust out of cauliflower. I've shredded up some cauliflower, and I have 1 cup of shredded cauliflower here. That's gonna go in my bowl for my own homemade pizza crust. And in with it, I have a little less, 3/8 of a cup of mozzarella cheese, low-fat mozzarella cheese. In addition to that, I have 1/4 of a cup of egg beaters. I'm going to do a pinch of pepper and a pinch of salt for flavoring, and also 1/8 of a teaspoon of garlic powder and 1/8 of a teaspoon of onion powder. The recipe says some crushed basil leaves, and it's winter and I don't have any basil leaves, so I'm just going to put in a little pinch of pesto that I made homemade this summer, because pesto makes everything better. And then I'm going to mix it up. I'm making several crusts this afternoon. And we'll eat a couple of them for dinner. We'll each have our own little individual pizza. And then the rest will go in the freezer and be ready for another night. So there's my parchment lined paper right here. The oven's set at 425. And I will be cooking this for 30 minutes. And as you can see, it's just going to go right onto the parchment paper. I'm going to spread it out as thin as I can with no holes, and bake it for 30 minutes, and then I'll be ready to make the toppings for it, and I'll be back for that. Oops. Okay, I have my pizza crust out of the oven and done. You can see it, it's nice and brown and toasty, and I'm ready to add the toppings, and then this whole pizza will be 1 serving, if you can believe it. So for the topping, I have some beautiful tomatoes sliced. The recipe calls for about 1/4 of a cup. I'm going to cover my pizza with these, and it's going to look like that. And then it called for fresh mushrooms, but I have a can of mushrooms. In fact, I got carried away and bought a case of mushrooms at Costco, so I'm going to try to use those up and put some of those on it. And then it has 1/2 a cup of mozzarella cheese. And so I'll put that over the top. And I don't know if you can see, but it's looking delicious. And I have a little bit of garlic I'm going to put on top. Okay, things are beeping at me. Timer ended. Yes, it ended because I took the pizza out of the oven. I'm sprinkling a little bit of garlic on it. This is fresh garlic. And then it gets a tablespoon of Parmesan on top. And so I'm going to sprinkle that on top, and bring that up close so you can look at it. So doesn't that look delicious? That's going to go in the oven, and that whole thing is dinner for 1 person. So I hope you'll give this a try. I think it looks really good. Oh, I forgot to say, this is going back in under the broiler, and I'm going to watch it. I will not take my eyes off it, because all I need to do is melt the cheese and it'll be done.